Alrighty, we're going to jump in and have a look at, it's been long enough I reckon, have a look at my attempt at redoing the first level of Duke Nukem 3D. I've had a bit of a cold, so I'm a bit scratchy. I'll try not to cough and splutter my way through.
Hail to the king.
How's that for an intro? That music is fucking way too loud. I mean, I'm pretty happy with the cover of the music, but that I did. But it's probably a little bit too loud, eh? Alright. I reckon that's pretty good. Cool, so the idea here, I don't know if it's worth commentating or commenting on what's going on, but after watching a few people play it, this is obviously probably a little bit too complex straight off the bat, unnecessarily so. I just figured it was kind of obvious, but I mean that's going to be the case when you make something up. You're like, obviously you know the solution to the puzzle, so it's not much of a puzzle. The idea was collect the jetpacks, and then obviously if you're able to collect one jetpack, you can get to easy.
Yeah, piece of cake.
Again, I thought it was obvious, but that texture's clearly different than the other ones, and the light's flashing on it too, but no one seems to catch that, so that's something that's not obvious. That too was kind of a giveaway of something, which I don't think I've seen anyone actually care to explore it, mostly because at the end of the day it's a start map, so who really cares. But so I got the first jetpack, and then you go in the first area, you get the second one. I probably should have said this is going to have heaps of spoilers and stuff for the map, so if you haven't played it and you want to play it without me explaining everything, maybe stop watching this, go and play it, and then come back, or don't even come back. I don't know, do whatever you want. But I'm going to explain some shit as I go, so if you like surprises, I probably won't reveal the extra secret that I put in. I did put an extra secret in the e1l1, but I'm not going to tell you what it is because it's a secret, right? I can't tell you all the secrets. Yeah, this is pretty. I thought it was pretty clear that breaks the texture there, but again, it's pretty secret. I'm learning to not be so cryptic or difficult with like secrets and progression mechanics. Most people just don't care. They just want it to be pretty easy and straightforward. Some people seem to enjoy it, but it's finding that balance that's the tricky part. So we got two now, so we can go up to here. We've actually got two. We can go to hard by going. Even I'm not very good at these sort of jumps, so I'm not really awesome at jumping in Quake. And then from here we can go to here. Hey, and then of course the other one, which I've also seen no one get, is in here where that texture kind of doesn't align, and then you get the unlimited jetpack. So from there, we can choose hard and go back, or with the unlimited jetpack. And again, no one's either seen this or shown. I've seen no footage of this. You can go up here, and then this gets you to Nightmare with a little puzzle. But of course, it's not possible to do the puzzle without first visiting the ship, getting the shotgun. Yeah, so I mean, it's kind of unnecessarily complex, to be fair, and I totally get it.
Yeah, piece of cake.
Sorry, my mechanical keyboard's pretty clunky, so you might hear that too. And the idea here was that you had to somehow be awesome enough to do this, which, Jesus, I don't even know if I'm good enough to do this. And I designed the puzzle. Oh god. Yeah. Missed it. Shit. Ah, oh, Jesus. Ah, I suck. Even the guy that made it can't do it. That's it, man. Ah, fuck ya. Try one last time. tight timing. Gotcha. Alright. And then... What a nightmare that was. Alright. So now... So this is almost done. I've had some issues with the map getting too big and me losing track of what's going on. So it's got like 3 extra areas, like a whole extra bit and extra added on bits, and I'm trying to add a bank to it as well. Yeah, I'm sort of spinning my wheels with that, so we'll see what happens. If I get the, you know, yeah, I don't know, something to get me going, I might rip back into it. Alright. Oh, this is pretty cool. Oh. Little moon style ending. Oh, we missed the ship flying off. Oh well, it doesn't matter. You can play the map and see that. Oh, hilarious Duke Nukem humour with kills there, which is pretty good. Anyway, let's rip into the level. I love this area. Ever since I was a kid, I just thought it was the coolest thing ever. I might, actually no I won't. I was going to say I might show the progress on my my own version of the level with added stuff, but I'm not gonna. That'll ruin the surprise. So that's actually a teleporter, which is pretty cool. Just like in the original e1l1 or e1l1. That's a teleporter that kind of moves you from somewhere else. I'm probably not going to like smash through this real quick. I'm not really that good at playing Quake, to be fair, so I'll just play it and see what happens. Bit of a workaround for maneuverability and some of the puzzles, I guess. So obviously we don't have the items that were in D3, Duke 3d. So we can. This is pretty shit, but I even made a healing fire hydrant. I don't know if I've noticed anyone use it either, but it's a pretty shit implementation, but it still kind of works. Alright. I remember in Duke Nukem 64, all these areas out here sort of had like fake buildings. So in my version, that's something that I've added in. It's like all the extra buildings and bits and pieces to kind of give it a bit of depth and sort of give a bit of feel to where you are. Okay. Obviously the scale, a lot of people sometimes like wonder about the scale in Quake versus Duke 3d. Duke was able to jump like an absolute beast and typically had really narrow areas, which isn't very conducive to good movement in Quake, as far as I can tell anyway, but I'm certainly no guru on that sort of stuff. I just sort of tried to, when making it, I sat with the build 32, which is the, what's it called? No, Mapster 32, which is like the new version of the build engine. Excuse me. I just sat with that open and would, I think at the time I had 2 screens, or I'd Alt-Tab between them. And, yeah, I just copy by eye, sort of the, try and figure it out. Eye and memory, I guess. I mean, I've played a lot of Duke back in the day. I'm trying to make sure I got all the details, like switching lights on and off. I use these flying guys as a stand-in for the aliens, the red aliens in D3d that could fly. around. Most of the enemy placement is pretty accurate, as far as I can tell. I might have missed some of the respawning enemies that would spawn sometimes in Duke. And a feature that no one really cares about is that the cameras are implemented using the what's it even called? I guess camera system from Arcane Dimensions. So I had to try and figure this shit out. And I think from watching a few playthroughs and stuff, maybe like one person even looked at it. It took ages to figure it out, so that was nice. Hopefully someone somewhere appreciates it. Same as that, pretty cool. I'm not sure how this works in there yet. Even had to do this in case you get locked in. There's little things like that that I never even realised existed when I played the game for years. Yeah, I just didn't even realise that things like that were in there. One of the cool things I like about this level is that you can kind of play it in, and I've tried to take this and use it in some of my levels too, varying degrees of success. But I really like the idea of it, is that it's sort of, you can play it any way you want, kind of, but also it's still linear, you know? I find that really, really cool. Like, you can loop back, there's like mini loops and stuff that, I don't know, I find it really interesting. You don't see it as much as you would think in people's levels, or in many levels really. Just the whole constant looping of areas back on themselves. I think that's really awesome. I also try and do that. I guess as I got a lot older, I was playing like the Dark Souls games and stuff with the shortcut unlocks, and the levels would loop back on themselves. Always thought that was really cool level design. Just the shortcuts and looping back and kind of giving people the illusion of choice is really cool. Well, it really gets me interested in stuff. Oh, I thought there was someone in there. Cool staircase. Took me ages to figure this out too. I don't know, just because of like the way the top wraps around and then it kind of stops, and I don't know, like how, interestingly, I don't know how many people know that like Duke Nukem, this was so cool in the build engine to do, because it would wrap around on itself and you would be like over the top of the same sector, slightly out of alignment. And that shit just blew my mind. Teleporters, like not real room over rooms, but like building stuff like this that would wrap around is just so cool. In this it's just 3D, but in Duke it was like, yeah, I don't know, I was just broke my brain as a kid. Check this out. like that they just outright give you the jetpack in Duke and are like, whatever, you can break the level, that's cool, I don't care. Oh shit. I didn't mean to press that. Alright. Come on. Did that even move? And yeah, I thought it was cool that basically from here there you just break the level really. And they were just cool with the day. That blew my mind. They're like, yeah, you can just jump up to the end of the level, that's fine. Or you can just, use the jetpack to get to the end of the level. Oh shit, these guys are fucking crazy. What the hell? Grenades much? Fuck me. Oh no. It's a pretty easy map to be honest. It's not really very difficult. Oh, look at that guy. Yeah, we'll do that the right way. I just find it interesting that, like, when you play levels necessarily out of order, there's so many opportunities to break progression, and I love, like, trying to figure out, like, oh, if you break it this way, you know, and so many times people will play stuff, or, like, you watch people play something, and they're like, oh, I'm pretty sure he's broken it, or, like, the level's not broken, and they'll, like, and then it doesn't break. I mean, sometimes you're always gonna miss stuff, but I think it's awesome when people think you've broken it, and you haven't, because you're like one step ahead of them. I think that's really cool. Like, just from a design point, you know, they're playing it a certain way, and they're like, oh, look, I found a fuck up, and you're like, but did you? I find that fun. Not in like a mean way, just like in a from a design perspective, like you've done an exceptional job to try and make it unbreakable. Oh shit. Yeah, buddy. Oh, we're looking 7 of 8 secrets. Oh, yeah. What's the last secret? Oh yeah, this one. I don't really need this.
Don't have time.
Interestingly, this is going to become important in my playthrough, but I mean in my version of the map, but kind of pointless here. Get this one. Yeah, got that one. Where's the last secret? Got that one. Oh, I know where it is. This one. I always figured that in the original map, the intention was to use this tree to get to the secret, because it does work if you don't have the jetpack, but I don't know, man, whatever. And this was hard to get. Oh, I got it first time. This is weird because it was so in the original Duke map, this is another area that I don't know if people realize. This room is built inside the arcade, so the arcade that's under here, the reason it works in Duke and has to be higher and more abstract, like weirdly positioned, is because in Duke this room is built inside the other room. So when you pass through the windows, you're actually technically in both rooms at the same time, which was kind of the way the room over room thing worked in the build engine. Heaps of people, I don't know if they know that or not, or that's just to justify why this is so high, because under here is the arcade. So yeah, but in Duke both places exist in the same space, just slightly higher or lower than each other. Anyway, I thought that was really cool. And again, it's just another workaround when I'm playing through the build map, trying to figure out how do I, like, yeah, transcribe it from one to the other. You have to make changes because they're just not, you know, not comparable engines really. We got everything? We got all of them. Cool. Did I get all the extra little secrets too? Heaps of secrets in this map aren't classified as secrets, like the grenades in the near the arcade entrance. This area up here is not considered a secret. Oh, stupid velocity. Alright, sorry, we're just gonna have to get across to this pointless weapon, because literally there is 3 enemies left. So that's it. I think that's all the secrets. Got the one there, got the one there, got the one in the thing. Got that, which is not really a secret. Yeah, I think that's it. Double sound effect on the door. That's a intentional nod to the original doors in Duke, which play the sound effect twice. The doors accidentally staying open in this or killing you is not on purpose. When playing it, I had been crushed a couple of times by the doors, but the workaround for the doors getting jammed open is to just have them kill you if you happen to be in there, because otherwise they get stuck half open. I don't know how to get around that. Maybe one day someone can enlighten me on that. I think that's it. I think we've got them all. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, we haven't got in here. Oh yeah, my cool mirror effect. That's pretty cool, I think. Yeah, I made it though so that it would smash when you would walk in here.
I'm looking good.
Oh, actually. Okay. Oops. I've done something accidentally, so let's not worry about that. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, so that's the bathroom. Nothing going on there. Alright. Is that it? Oh, there's another 4 enemies. That's odd, isn't it? Oh well, anyway, doesn't matter. That's the end of that. Oh no, there's only 2 enemies, that's weird. What did I miss? Very strange. Anyway, so that's the map, and hopefully there's some, I don't know, information or something in there that can be of use to anyone that's interested. Anyway, cool. Oh, back to the start. Alright, cheers.